Alright, what's going on, guys? So today I kind of gave a little sneak peek on my Instagram with kind of the things that I'm doing here on this Ecom channel. And I was kind of hesitant to post about it just because, like, I don't really want to make money and Ecom my whole personality. If you guys do follow my Instagram, you guys know that I do, like, cinematic content and, like, that's kind of what I like doing. But it gets to a point where, like, I want to show people how to do this shit, and I want to show that it's possible for anybody to do this. I mean, I came from being a musician, right? I was a music producer, and I was selling beats online, and trying to make a living like that. I was recording artists and rappers and etc. Anyways, I'm getting kind of off track, but yeah, I posted that on Instagram today, and I was very happy to say that, like, a lot of people supported me, and a lot of people congratulated me on this achievement. It was just a little sneak peek. Obviously, you guys know a lot more than the people that follow me on Instagram about this shit, right? But I made this channel to kind of show my progress in the ecom world. A lot of you guys have been asking, obviously, for like a Discord, a community, and I do want to do this with you guys because obviously I want to help y'all out. If I make a Discord, I'm going to make it free, right? I am going to make a community that is free for everybody to use, and my idea is to have it be invite only, right? So I don't want bots. I don't want anybody to join there and like troll people and like say stupid shit in there. Like, I want it to be an invite only thing where I invite somebody who I know is part of this community and that wants to be part of it for sure and have a long-term relationship with. So I do want to start a Discord, and I do want to do all that shit for you guys. It's very crazy that I'm on this side of the screen right now, and I've said this multiple times, but it's very crazy that I am on this side of the screen showing you guys my results here, and the fact that this is just 1 month in, right? It's fucking insane, and yeah, I do want to make a Discord and a community for you guys, and I think that I would make this free for y'all. Obviously, if you want to be more in-depth on shit and kind of have like my direct input on things, I am obviously going to charge for this information because whether you like it or not, I have a lot better things to do than to be on a call 24/7 with people. So obviously, for my time, if you guys do want to talk to me one-on-one about your stores and your metrics and all of that kind of shit, I'm very much happy to do that with y'all, but I am going to charge for that information because I don't have much time to do that shit. Again, if I make a Discord, it's going to be a free community. I am not going to do some monthly subscription. I'm not going to have people pay to view certain things, right? Like, I want to help everybody out, and I want to get to everybody at the same time, and I know that you guys are eager to start and to let me know about your metrics and all that kind of shit. Again, guys, I'm not a guru or anything. I am just a guy showing my fucking progress, and I hope you guys understand all that shit. Anyways, now, okay, I got that out of the way. I'm going to use my other camera for this part of the video because I don't want to speak to my webcam here. I'm going to speak to my DJI. So I'm going to switch it out real quick and get up close and personal for y'all for this next part of the video. Yo, what is up, guys? I'm recording on the DJI now, and the reason that I wanted to do that is because, I want to get a little bit more personal with you guys, and I wanted to speak about something that kind of was in my head today. Alright, guys, so today I was thinking about this movie called Soul, right? So I watched this movie Soul when for the first time when in sophomore year. You guys know about the girl. If you guys have seen my other videos, you guys know about that one time where I told a story about the girl who in sophomore year I thought was the prettiest, baddest bitch in high school, right? And I was able to bag her. Now, a couple months in, she stopped liking me, right? You can't do anything about that. The day that she broke up with me, my family watched the movie Soul. And I remember this one scene in Soul where he finally gets, the thing that he wants, which was playing the jazz gig. And he plays the jazz gig, and after he's done, he feels normal again. He feels like he didn't achieve that thing, He just felt the same, right? And so the lady that he played the jazz gig with, who was like a top jazz player or whatever the fuck, right? I don't remember too much. But she comes out and she tells her a story about the fish. And I'll kind of paraphrase it real quick, but she goes, the fish swims up to this other fish in the ocean and goes, hey, I'm looking for this thing called the ocean. Can you help me find it? And the other fish goes, the ocean, this is the ocean, it's all around us. And then he goes, this isn't the ocean. This is water. What I'm looking for is the ocean. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because you guys may think that at some point in time, right, whether you're making a lot of money, you gain a lot of followers, or you get the girl that you want, or you achieve like a certain thing, that then you will be happy, that then you will be comfortable, that then you will be like, damn, I did it. And that feeling that you have about the future, of how you're going to feel, is not actually entirely accurate. Because right now I am making a pretty good amount of money online, right? And to me, I'm not doing anything different. Back when I was, not making money online, I thought to myself, how in the fuck are people making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month and doing the same shit and like not living lavishly and spending crazy amounts of money, right? And like putting everyone on. Well, I'm at that point right now where I am making a decent amount of money and I'm doing the exact same shit that I was doing when I was not making that money. Now, to be honest with you, the money that I'm making right now is low-key kind of entry level when it comes to ecom, when it comes to online business and all that kind of shit. I'm not saying I've made it. I'm not saying I'm super successful. What I'm saying is that feeling that you have, that you believe at a certain point you're going to be happy with it, it's not. And it's kind of an issue because, I was talking to my roommate when we were driving back home when I picked him up from work, and I was complaining about my profit margins. I was complaining about how, I make 30% off a $4,000 day. That's only, $1,000 profit. And this guy looks at me and he goes, motherfucker, you are complaining that you made $1,000 profit in one day. I go, it's 30% of 4,000. He's like, you understand that that's $30,000 a month profit. You understand that just a month ago, you weren't making jack shit off it. And I go, you know what? You are absolutely fucking right. I need to be more grateful for things that are happening. And genuinely, guys, like, whatever, like, your reason is for trying to make it, whether it's because, like, of a heartbreak or because you want to support your family or you're doing it for yourself, guys, at some point, you're going to reach it. And when you do, you're going to realize that first of all, it wasn't as hard as you thought it was, and you put it on such a pedestal that once you do reach it and you realize how boring it kind of was, you kind of start realizing that life is about other shit. The reason that I want to make a lot of money is because I want to travel. Like, I want to live my life. I don't really care about materials too much. Will I buy a fucking nice car at some point? Possibly. Will I have a nice house? Possibly. But that's not why I want it. It's because I want to travel. I want to have experiences. I want to go do things with my friends. Like, I want to be that person that supports and provides and all that kind of shit. And it gets to a point where, like, okay, whatever your reason is, you have to understand that once you reach that kind of level that you want, it's going to be stable and you're going to be happy for a little bit. And then you're going to move on. You're going to be like, okay, well, what's next? And I think that this whole pursuit of happiness, right, that people have of, I will get this and finally I'll be happy. I will achieve this and finally I'll be happy. I'll make this amount of money and I'll be happy. I'll look like this and I'll finally be happy. I don't think is a realistic way to think in life. No matter what it is that you're doing, you should strive to do more, to be better, and to try different things, and to always be learning something. Because if you believe that at one point you will reach something that will allow you to be happy, that's the wrong way of thinking. Nothing is prohibiting you from being happy right now. Being happy is not a state of how much you have. it's a state of gratitude for what you do have. It's kind of just my thoughts today. I hope everybody's doing good, running up their ads and trying to scale their shit. Again, guys, if you guys have any questions about anything, please feel free to DM me. I will try to get to everybody, and I'm in the process of making a good community. If you guys want to be a part of it, please send me a DM. Tell me why you want to be a part of it, and I will consider having a community for you guys. That's it.